be able to. Great. So thank you, Miko, for turning on the recording, and thank you for leading us in that beautiful Qigong session. It's really wonderful to get to see familiar faces on here, as well as new people. So I will be leading the Kung Fu portion of today's class. I'm a longtime student of Sifu Fajun's, and it always makes me so happy when he asks me to sub a class for him. Although my jokes usually are not nearly as good as his, so this will be more of a a joke review class because I've heard most of them, but he always seems to come out with more. So welcome to class. This is a Northern Shaolin class. We're going to be covering Tan Tui. And Tan Tui, it means spring legs. And in my experience, it actually does really make your legs springier. So feel free to participate to whatever level you feel comfortable. Feel free to have your cameras on or have your cameras off. I'll try to save a few minutes for questions at the end, but otherwise go ahead and keep yourself muted so that you can make whatever Kung Fu noises you're inspired to make during your practice. And also please make sure that you take care of your body and don't do anything that feels like it might be unsafe or might push you beyond what's good for you to do today. Okay, so let me make sure I'm in frame. I have to see my whole body. There we go. Here we are. Hi, everybody. So you'll want about 2 sets of your arm lengths to move in your space for this. And we'll mostly be moving in one straight line for the class. So let's define your space and then set yourself in the middle, because we're going to start class the same way we start most Qigong classes and almost every Kung Fu class I've ever been to. So let's step our feet out and we'll do the Qi awakening exercises. You want your feet to be about shoulder distance apart. You want your knees to be slightly, ever so slightly bent. Tuck your tailbone under. Your back can be nice and long. Reach the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, wrists, and fingers. Okay, so from here, we're going to inhale and reach our arms up, imagining that we can gather a yang that Miko described so nicely. Then we'll exhale, we're going to bring it down and settle it in the lower dantian. Inhale, come up, gathering fast, expansive potential energy, and exhaling, anchoring that activating energy down into our lower dantian. Inhale, one more time. And exhale, sinking it down. And we're going to lower our hands and again connect with the yin qi of the earth, that calm, stable, grounded, nourishing energy. From there, we're going to inhale, drawing the energy up our legs to the level of our heart, and exhale, sinking it down as we sink our shoulders, elbows, and hands down. Inhale, drawing that golden earth energy up the legs, up to the level of your heart. And exhale, sinking your hands down as you sink the qi down into your lower dantian. One more time. Hands up to the level of the shoulders. My camera angle is funny, so it looks like my hands are going up higher than they are. Go ahead and sink and exhale back into the dantian. Now the qi of sentient being. So this is just a review of what Miko taught us. So we're going to inhale, bringing earth qi up and heaven qi down. We'll hold the breath as we expand the energy in all directions. And then exhale, forming a golden shield as we radiate out. Inhale, drawing in earth qi, drawing down heaven qi. Hold the breath as they merge and expand in awareness and compassion. And exhale, form a golden shield, radiating out awareness and compassion. One last time, inhale. Hold the breath, expand all directions, especially towards the back, and exhale, form a golden shield. Great. Okay, so we do those for Kung Fu just 3 times. Miko did them 5 because it was Qigong. It's fun to learn these little differences. So now we're going to do the joint mobilizing exercises. So go ahead and bring your hands up to the level of your shoulders from the side. It looks like this. And we're just going to start circling our wrists, whichever direction you like. And as we do this, we're breathing deeply and we're smiling to these joints, just like we smiled to our joints earlier. We're just trying to warm up these joints, warm up these tendons, get the synovial fluid spread so we're ready to do Kung Fu safely. Then lower your arms. Now we're going to keep the upper arms where they are, but just bend at the elbows. Just circle the elbows and circle the shoulders, move a little bit. Circle the wrists and forearms. Go reverse directions, smiling and breathing. Okay, good. Stop that motion. Now we're going to inhale, roll the shoulders up the front, and exhale, roll them down the back. Inhale up the front, exhale down the back. Inhale up the front, exhale down the back. Let's do 2 more times. Feeling the chest and the upper back expand as we roll through these ranges of motion. Now reverse directions. Inhale up the back, exhale down the front. Inhale up the back, exhaling down the front. Keeping your tailbone tucked and your knees bent and feet firmly planted. 1 more circle. Inhaling up the back, exhaling down the front. Good. Now step one of your feet out and place the other hand behind your low back, kind of like this. And then this other arm is going to circle up the front and down the back. As you do this, go ahead and watch your hand move with your eyes. Follow the movement of your hand with your eyes and smile through your neck, your spine, and your shoulders. Reverse directions, inhaling up the back, exhaling down the front, or breathing however it feels naturally for you. One more circle, feeling our ribs expanding, feeling our spine moving. Switch arms, inhale up the front, exhale down the back. Inhaling up the front, exhaling down the back, or however it feels natural for you to breathe. I'm going to breathe faster in the Kung Fu portion because I'm trying to pump my body full of oxygen in the reverse direction. Although I'm not sure if that's a quadrant-proof thing to say, so we'll ask if you do. 1 more circle. Great. Okay. Now let's go ahead and drop our chin to our chest, roll our left ear to our left shoulder, and then roll the chin back, then exhale back through the front. Inhaling right ear to right shoulder, chin up, exhaling back down. Switching between the 2 sides, doing these circling motion, almost a crescent shape. Not rolling completely through the back before we return to the other direction. Do 1 more time on each side. And bring your chin back to your chest. Bring your head back to the center. Place your hands on your hips. Now we're going to keep the hips and our feet in one place, but we're going to circle our body that's above our hands. So we're going to circle through the back and circle through the front. Breathing however it feels naturally for you. Waking up the spine, waking up the chest, the ribs, the upper back, the neck. Really focusing on keeping your legs strong and planted in the earth. When you get back to the front of the circle, go in reverse directions. Breathing deeply, smiling to your organs of digestion. Okay, great. Come back to the front of the circle. Stack yourself back up. Now we're going to keep our head in one place and our feet in one place, but we're going to take our hips in a circle. Almost like you're tracing the inside of a hula hoop. Which would be weird with hula hoops. It's not really how you use hula hoops, but in this case, we're just tracing the inside of this big circle. 1 more circle in this direction and then reverse directions. Breathing deeply, smiling to your hips, trying to find those places where the circle feels not circle-ish, where it feels more jagged. 1 more circle. Excellent. Step your feet together. Place your hands over your low back with your fingers pointing down. And like that. And then we're going to a smaller hula hoop. Going as quickly or as slowly as it feels appropriate for you. Sometimes people will feel their low back shifting. We want to move slowly, breathing, smiling in reverse direction. One more circle. Great. And lower your hands. Now we're going to clap our hands together once. We're going to rub our hands together and create some heat. And again, remember that smiling feeling. We're smiling into our joints. We want to put that smile into our hands. Like we just saw somebody we really love. We place that feeling into our knees. Let it soak in. Good. And now we're going to take our knees in a circle. Try to remember which direction you are circling your knees, whether it's clockwise or counterclockwise. Then inhale, and then exhale, reach your hands towards the ground, letting your head hang heavy. Take a full breath in, a full breath out. Bring your hands back to your knees, and now circle with your knees in opposite direction. Remember which direction that is, just go the opposite way. Usually that's the way that needs more practice. Smiling and breathing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, folding forward, reaching towards the ground. Bend your knees as much as you need to in order to keep your low back feeling safe and supported. Full breath in and a full exhale. Bend your knees, tuck your tailbone, rolling your vertebrae up with your head coming up last. Great. Go ahead and lean your weight onto one foot. And step the other foot slightly behind you. So it looks like this from the side. And we're circling our ankle. Kind of rolling over the base of the big toe and through the mounds of the other toes. Reverse directions, smiling to your feet, get to your ankles, all the way to your toes. Stomp that foot, switch feet, step the other foot behind you, circle that ankle. These are called the joint exercises. Also sometimes called the joint lubricating exercises because we're actually like warming up this machine of our body in reverse directions because these are all joints that we use in Kung Fu. One of the reasons that I really like it is that it's a full body exercise that keeps all the parts of us hopefully feeling limber and functional for many years. Okay, stomp that foot, stomp that foot, stomp the other foot, stomp the other foot, stomp your feet quite a few times. Okay, good, shake your arms. Good, we're gonna inhale, shake across the chest, and then exhale down through the legs. Imagine you're shaking off dust. We'll do it 2 more times. Inhale, shaking up the arms, across the chest, exhale down the torso and legs. 1 more time, inhale, exhale down the legs. Okay, inhale, pull down heavens 1 time, reaching your hands up, and exhaling. Releasing energy down through your body at your feet. Okay, I'm gonna peek at the time really quickly. Great. We have 24 minutes. Yes, awesome. Okay, so here we are, ready to do some Kung Fu. We've just warmed ourselves up. We've warmed up our Chi body. We've softened and circulated our meridians thanks to Miko's wonderful Qigong class. And we are ready to get started. So I'm going to lead us through some temple exercises, which is something that they're named so because these are the exercises that they do at the beginning of class to warm up and build foundation, movement, and skills that they use in the Shaolin temples. So let's go through a few of these, see how far we can get before it's time for us to review the Tantui Road 5. Okay, so here we go. This first one that we're going to do moves, it's going to be helping our shoulders to develop power and flexibility as well as coordination. This is called splitting, because we're going to imagine that on either side of us are a row of bamboo trees, and we're gonna, or I guess in front of us, there's a row of bamboo trees. And we're gonna pierce our hands through the bamboo and we're gonna push them open so that we can peek through and see what's on the other side of this wall. Then we'll let our hands slam shut as the bamboo closes, and then we'll start again. So let's start with the arms, no at the feet. So we're gonna inhale, pierce forward. So from the side, it looks like this. And then I'm gonna open my hands up, not too far out. You don't want to go way back here, but you know, a little bit in front of you actually. And then we're gonna let our hands slam. So let's do that 10 times. So inhale, exhale, open, shut, in, pierce, 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 open, shut, in. Let's do it one more time. Pierce, open, shut, and in. Okay, so not too bad. Get your heart pumping a little bit. Let's go ahead and add our feet. So this is where it gets interesting. I'm going to try to mirror you. So we're going to pierce, and as we pierce, we're going to step forward with the right foot. Then we're going to step together with the left foot. We're going to step back with the right foot, same foot that we started with, and then the left foot follows again. So let's try that again. We're going to step forward with the right, step forward with the left, step back with the right, step back with the left. Okay, one more time. Step forward with the right, step forward with the left, step back with the right, step back with the left. Hands are turned to the side. I don't know, I always end up in this Barbie doll position, but I'm not sure if that's right. Okay, so now that we've kind of got that down, we are going to be switching between which side steps forward. This last time, we did right foot forward as we pierce, left foot steps up as we open, right foot back, left foot back, right foot forward, left foot forward, left foot back, right foot back. So now we're going to step out with the opposite foot. We're going to step out left, step up right, step back left, step back right, step foot forward, step forward with your left foot, step forward with your right foot, step back with your left foot, step back with your left foot. Okay, so now we're going to be switching between the two sides. So let's see if I can call this out and do it at the same time. Wish me luck, everyone. Okay, step forward right, step forward left, step back right, step back left, step forward left, step forward right, step back left, step back right, step forward right, step forward left, step back right, step back left, step forward left, step forward right, step back. You get it. So from the side, let's do this a few times. Again, we're going to be switching which way we're stepping forward. Now that you've seen it from the front, I'm going to turn around and you can follow me as I'm this way, and it'll make it easier for me to call out to you. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so here we go. Step forward left, step forward right, step back left, step back right, step forward right, step forward left, step back right, step back left, step forward left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. Okay, good job. Good job, everybody. No matter how you did, you just grew your brain because we're coordinating between these left and the right sides, and we're switching back and forth between the two sides. So it's strengthening our brain and how the two sides of our brain talk to each other. Okay, so that was the hardest temple exercise we're going to do. So congratulations, you made it through the first part of Kung Fu class. All right, these next parts are for helping to strengthen, move our circulation. So this is a good cardio exercise. And it's also good for strengthening your hips and developing coordination and balance. So we're going to bring our hands to the level of our solar plexus or your heart, or if you really feel flexible, near the base of your throat. So like this from the side. What we're going to do is we're going to bring one knee up and we're going to hit our hands with it. We want to make sure our toes point down the whole time. So here we go. We're going to switch between the two sides. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Good. We're going to try doing 5 of those again. This time, really try to bring that knee up to hit your hand. If you would like, you can bring your hand down lower. Totally fine, as long as you feel like you're getting a nice tap with your knee. So here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Good job. That's awesome. All right, so the next exercise, we're going to have our hands out here. We're going to bring our foot up, and we're going to kick our own butt. Tikaramasana, as Sifu Fajin says. So we're going to reach our hand down and slap the outside edge of our heel. Doesn't have to be too hard, but just reaching down. So here we go. Again, it will be one side, the other side counts as 1. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Great. We're going to do 5 more. And this time, I want you to make sure that you're not swinging your legs up. You're not playing hacky sack or doing that cool kind of dance. I can't remember the country that it's from. We're trying to bring our heel straight back behind us so we don't even see our foot in the camera. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Awesome. Okay, great. Now we're going to do basically that same thing, but we're going to hit the inside of our foot. So the hands are about the level of your shoulders. And they're just going to reach down and hit the inside of your ankle. So here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 4, 5, 5. Great. We're going to do 5 more. And this time when you do them, make sure you're not stepping too far out to the side. We're actually really trying to get this ability to block the inside of block our other leg with this raised foot. Yeah. So if you can, try to have this lifted foot about the level of your knee. So you're protecting your knee. You can block kicks. But there you go. So here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Awesome. Okay, let's see, what other temple exercises should we do? Let's try our straight leg kicks. And this might sound a little bit like, whoa, Heather Lee, straight leg kicks. But yeah, we can do it because really the goal is just to strengthen these muscles in the front of the body to help us do these crunching movements. So if you can't reach your foot with your hand, that's totally fine. If this is your straight leg kick, then I'm proud of you. If this is your straight leg kick, then man, that's awesome. You're overcoming sedentary lifestyle syndrome. Okay, so for this one, we want to have 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. We're going to have our hands out to the side. Maybe we'll have our hands in the front for the first few rounds. So have the same hand forward as the foot that's forward. Good. And then we're going to bring the other hand to be underneath that front hand. And we're going to pick the back leg up and tap it with this back hand or this bottom hand. So we're going to do 5 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, step your foot all the way back. 3, 4, and 5. Great. Okay. Now let's step the other foot forward. This time you can see it from the front. So same arm forward as legs forward, then put the other hand at the bottom. We're going to keep that back leg up. 1, and set it all the way back down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Great, good job. Okay, let's do 5 more on each side. So switch your hands again. See which side of that is. Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to do both sides. So pick a side. Step 1 foot forward. Have that same hand forward. Bring the other hand below. And we're going to this time try to have a little bit more power. See if you can really kick your foot up to reach your hand. And at the same time, slap your hand down because it helps to condition the front of your ankle. Here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, breathe normally. 3, 4, and 5. Great. Okay, switch feet. So front foot, front hand, put the other hand below. And here we go. 1, 2, setting your back foot all the way down. 3, 4, and 5. Great. Okay. Awesome. So hopefully you are feeling energized and you are feeling the blood's circulating and hopefully a little excited for some Kung Fu because now we're going to go into road 5 of Tantui. So Tantui is a really awesome practice. I love it. And it's a nice form to learn because you're just basically going in these what they call rows. Like I'll start on this far right side of the room. I guess it looks like the far left side of the room to you. So perhaps I should go over here. I'll be starting all the way over here. And then I'm just going to be moving in a straight line that way. And I'll do all this stuff and the kicking and the punching and the turning and the round. And I'll end all the way over on this side. And then it's just going to be a straight line back and forth. So let me check the time before we get into it. Great. All right. So could you please drop in the chat if anybody here has, I think that these are the same group of people, if anyone has done any of the Tantui before. Yes, Kat has. Yeah, nice. Awesome, wonderful. Okay, so I think that we'll just go straight into road 5. And everybody, don't worry, we're gonna go step by step and you can follow along. And hopefully by the end of these 10 minutes that we have for this, that you'll know one piece of Kung Fu, which is awesome. Okay, here we go. So road 5. It is an odd numbered road. There's 12 roads. So road 1 starts over here. Road 2 starts over there. Road 3 starts over here. Road 4, and then road 5. And that's where we are right now. Okay, so road 5. We're going to start with our hand in front of our heart and our right arm extended. And we are looking over our left shoulder because we're like imagining that the bad guys are that way. And so we're like, what was that bad guy? So that's the first move. It's this position, head turned that way, looking at the bad guy, ready to take him down. So from here, we're going to step our left foot out and block with our left forearm. This arm is still out. The thumb is pointing towards the ceiling. Our thumb side of the hand is pointing towards the ceiling. Okay, good. So let's do that again. We're starting here, hand at the heart, right arm extended. We're gonna step out and block out. Let's do it one more time. Step out, block out. Good. From here, we're gonna elbow down like this. You kind of crunch through this side of your body, you're like, yeah. Kind of like Billy Idol. Fajin will tell you that if you come to the next class. He'll say like, Billy Idol, roy. Yes. Okay, so we elbow down. And then from here, we're going to turn our feet to face that way because we're about to run at this bad guy and punch. Okay, so from the block, elbow down, punch. And this right arm stays extended. Okay, so from this block, we go block, elbow, punch. Turn the feet back, block, elbow, punch. Turn the foot back one more time, block, elbow, punch. Awesome. So let's do that again from the beginning. So hand is at the chest, right arm is extended. We're gonna step out, block, elbow, punch. So now this road has is heavy on the elbow action. So we're gonna elbow straight down, like someone's trying to tickle your side, and you go, ugh, and you stop them from tickling your side. Or someone's fighting you, you know. And then we're gonna turn this way. We're gonna turn the face straight ahead as we elbow again. So it's gonna be this combo. And it's okay if you need to put this right arm down if it's getting tight. We're gonna block, but only for today because it's your first class. Block, elbow, punch, elbow, elbow. Let's do it again. Block, elbow, punch, elbow down, elbow towards the front. And this elbow towards the front, I think, is really neat because we're not just like, we're not hitting the guy in the face with the elbow. I mean, we are, but we're more cutting. We're using the elbow to cut across his face. So you can imagine this razor sharp Kung Fu elbow, and you just go, whoosh, but don't turn your body all the way around. I'm just being a goofball and, you know, cartoon character. Okay, so let's try this again. Bring your arm out, hand at the chest. We're gonna block out, elbow, punch. then elbow down, and then cut with the elbow. Back to the beginning, we'll do it 2 more times, and then we'll learn the next one. So we're gonna step out, block, elbow down, punch, elbow down, cutting elbow. Okay, back to the beginning, right arm out, hand at the chest. Step out, block, elbow down, turn and punch. So your toes, your whole body's pointing in that direction with that guy. And then you elbow down because he's not trying to tickle you, he's trying to kick you or poke you with something. So protect your ribs, and then you elbow across the face. Great. Okay, so from this cutting elbow, we're still punk rock. Now we're gonna block this hand down. So this arm that just went elbow, elbow, is going to block across the front of your body, like someone's kicking at you. You block across. This other arm is what Sifu Fajin calls the elephant trunk. Because you're going to swing it from behind and use the back of your knuckles to hit them into something. That could be a lot of fun things. That could be the groin, that could be the solar plexus, that could be the chin, which is really effective because a lot of people, they don't see things coming from below their chin. We don't really have eyes there. So this to the chin is great. All right, so let's do that move a few times. So let's start from the block, elbow, punch, elbow down, cutting elbow. Then we're going to block the front of our knee and hit him with the elephant trunk. Start again from here. Elbow down, punch, elbow down, cutting elbow, block the knee, elephant trunk. Do it again. It's all about repetition. So we're blocking, we elbow down, we punch. Elbow down, cutting elbow, block the knee, elephant trunk. So cool. And then like this looks kind of weird. Like if you like came across a person like this, you'd be like, haha, there's so many places I could kick them right now. So we want to close that. We elbow down again, another Billy Idol. And then we're gonna kick. But this kick, unlike the kicks in the previous rows, is a knee kick. So oftentimes, because it's Northern Shaolin, you'll see like this big movement, so we'll kick way up there. But this one is just a knee kick. Knee kick. And then we're gonna turn this way. And then check it out. The opposite arm. So now you should have your left arm extended and your right arm bent, which is the opposite of how we started, because we're gonna do that exact same thing we just learned, but on this side. So in order to not confuse us, we're gonna look at the time. We have just a few minutes. We're going to start again. We'll walk us through it on the second side. So we want to have our hand in our chest. We're going to punch out and look at the enemy, the opponent, who I hope you never have. Then we're going to step out, block, elbow down, punch, turning our foot, our whole body that way. Then we're going to elbow down and then turn this way as we turn this back foot in. Good, so now we're gonna block the front knee, elephant trunk, Billy Idol, knee kick. Then you just land. You just put your foot down. Just let gravity do some work for once, okay? All right, great. So now we're at the starting position again. We're gonna elbow down, punch, turning our whole body that way. Elbow down, cutting elbow. Then this hand blocks the knee. This hand, elephant trunk. Good. Billy Idol. Knee kick again, and we'll just land. And then we're gonna elbow down, punch, and then we're gonna step our feet in. This hand is gonna sweep all the way across the side, like you're slapping somebody in the face. Just like 5 in the eye. And then you're gonna, so slap him in the face. This hand comes into the chest so that you can wind up and punch him again. And then your hand is again here at your shoulder. And then to end, we go and we look at the bad guy in that direction. Let's see, do we have time to go through it one more time before we close class? We sure do. Okay. So starting over here, because it's an odd numbered road. Right arm is extended, the left arm is at the shoulder. Good. When we look at our opponent, we step out and block, elbow down, punch, turning up the whole body that way. Then elbow down, turn this way to cutting elbow, lock the knee, elephant trunk, Billy Idol, knee kick. Let gravity pull you down. Then we're gonna elbow down, punch. We're gonna elbow down, turn our body this way to use our cutting elbow. We're gonna block the knee, elephant trunk to the bottom of the chin, pull that arm in, knee kick, and then land, elbow down, punch, just like we did at the beginning, and then stepped our foot in as we slap their ear and then punch. We end with our hand and our shoulder, and we look down the other road, down the next road. Right. So we have just a few minutes. Do you have any questions? Do you want to do it one more time, or do you want to end class? One more time. I gotta celebrate. Okay. All right, here we go. Road 5 of Tantra. Right arm is extended, left hand is at the chest. Step out, block, elbow down, punch, elbow down, cutting elbow. Lock the knee, elephant trunk. Billy Idol, knee kick, step out, elbow, punch, elbow down, cutting elbow. Lock the knee, elephant trunk, Billy Idol, kick, land, elbow down, punch, then step in, slap the ear, punch the face. Look at the next guy. Great. So from here, it's time for us to close class. So lower the arms. Let's wash the energy through once because that stirs up a lot of chi. So inhale, reaching up, gathering heavens. Then exhale, washing down through the body. Okay, we'll inhale, gathering earth chi, gathering heavens chi. And then exhale, washing down through the body. Chi waterfall, cleanse you all the way out through your feet and fingertips. Inhale, gathering earth chi, gathering heavens chi. Exhale, filling up clean, fresh energy, all parts of you. Last time, inhale, earth chi. Inhaling heavens chi, and then exhale, forming a golden shield. Sealing the goodness of your practice to protect you from what you don't need. We'll step our feet together. We're going to bring our right hand into a fist. The left hand and a prayer hand covers the fist. We cover our fist with our prayer hand. We bow forward from the heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. And thank you, Sifu Fajun, for everything that you have taught us and that you're teaching us. He's great. I've been following him for 14 years and it just never gets old.